the sun has on two lovers, followed by the shutting of the one door. But if love is a fight, just call me the heavyweight winner tonight. We'll make love, and then we'll make ourselves a beautiful war.
Everyone knows Lisa McCuiston? If you don't, you will in the next, I don't know how many
It
hours.
could be a while.
Well, he's looking for that home, and I hope he found
Lisa and I have played in many bands together. We've known each other a really long time, and it's a special thing to be here with Lisa, especially since we don't hang out that much.
I know, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, not just COVID, but just
Yeah, no, we've got a lot going on. We're in two different worlds musically sometimes.
You might have seen Lisa from recently the Floyd. If you are a Pink Floyd fan, please check out the Floyd. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know if we should say the name of this whiskey because children might watch
Two.
this. Okay.
What?
Censor. Lisa and I have played in many bands, including Bluestone, Throwback, Dirty Pretty, and I think that's it. So many, so too.
I got to do a little bit of Nothing Like a Dame.
You did.
Yeah.
You got the front end of that.
I got to help name it, which was
Yeah,
fun.
you did.
And then I was not.
You named it.
I was
and
too
you're like-
loud.
That was a tricky thing. We can talk more about that, but okay. So we're here just kind of discussing our history, our past, our career,
Her music,
my music.
this new album that she's releasing
Yes.
that I have not heard yet.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like, this is my, this is what I get to do for
Right.
the album. I get to hear it,
Right.
and I'm excited because I have wanted you to do a project, your own project.
Mhm.
I mean, your songs that I've sang in the past,
Mhm.
but it's been like long overdue that you released this project, so I'm super excited to hear it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, really,
I
I really am.
don't know why it's taken me this long.
Well,
to
I
just
mean,
be
as
totally
musicians,
honest.
we tend to be, well, you work in other projects,
Mhm.
you know, and we tend to prioritize other people's projects. We put our stuff on the back burner, and you are selfless in that. So, I mean, I can speak from experience because I have worked with you in projects. So, it's just about freaking time.
Full disclosure, I had all this stuff in like a box,
Oh, okay.
and I threw this together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this wasn't like my cherished album. I just had stuff.
Sure.
Anyway, but
Mhm.
do you recognize this?
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Right?
That was the outdoor thing, wasn't it?
This is the
The
indoor.
Verge. Okay, that's right.
The
The Verge. I think I have a picture of us sitting in the booth
Oh yeah,
drinking,
I think I know.
and we thought, oh, we made it because
Yeah.
we're
We're
at
at the Verge.
which is no longer.
Wait, okay. This picture I really
Oh
like.
yeah.
I don't know who took that, but it's a cool
I think my
picture.
aunt bought me that shirt.
But do you still have it?
I
is the
don't
question.
know, but I still got the hair.
The best thing was that this was taken in a random car wash. Kris and I are holding car wash.
And I'm wearing a quinceañera
Tools.
dress that was too small for me, so we split the back of it.
Right.
And I'm wearing, I think I'm wearing like boxers.
Yeah.
Boxers and a black bra. And your job was to
Super
try to keep it close.
Right. But
Yes!
No one can see the back.
You can't.
Oh.
So I just look like I'm
Right.
actually holding my dress up, as I probably am. But, you know, a little attitude there.
But this is the
was
best, like this really encapsulated our
It did.
our band at the time. And it was
Yes. In fact, Dirty Pretty was one of the most fun bands I've ever been in because of the attitude,
Mhm.
but also because we were on our own.
Right.
Like we literally had no clue what we were doing. We could barely work our board.
Right. The Behringer. So we had, what was
Yeah,
it?
the Behringer!
20, 30 channels. We couldn't get it
We're a
working.
three-piece band. A three-piece band with like
Like this thing for a choir. What are we doing?
It was awesome.
Ridiculous.
So we tried to fill it up
Yeah.
by giving Kris more drum
Nice,
microphones.
yeah. Just whatever we
For a
could.
3-piece band, mind you.
It was
Yeah.
pretty silly.
But we were good.
We were good.
We were
so,
kind of raunchy.
I thought so.
Um,
So this next page kind of explains
oh yeah,
who we are.
we're so pretty. We don't lose
But
it
no,
with
if we
you.
quote, what is it? We're a lot louder than you would think.
Oh, Kris was only 26.
I
He
know.
was a
Oh, he's a
baby.
little baby.
Oh, how old was I then? What year was this?
So a lot of people see us and think that it's going to be this soft and sweet music. It's not. It's loud and it's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
Of course, we took this photo in an alley just to prove how aggressive we
What a
were.
brick wall.
When you would sing, people would lose their minds. People would lose their minds. You would see someone in the back of the room, they're talking, and then they'd be like, "So, excuse me, I know this is a blind date, I like you, but did you hear that girl? I gotta go." And they would just come and then crowd, and so you were carrying that, and then so I knew I had to be solid to let you kind of cut loose and just
You were.
draw
You
the
were.
audience, take the audience on whatever ride you're going to
Yeah.
take them on. And I didn't know, but I trusted you, and I was just going to be your
Yeah.
backbone. And that
It
was
seriously, it went both ways because you were such a big part of the show too. I could only do what I was doing because of you, and you felt like you were making that happen too. You were allowing me to be that person, and that's the power that you have. And that's rare because there are bass players or musicians that are great at what they do and everything, but our chemistry again, you just made that happen. You made it. Like, I miss that to this day.
Oh,
that kind of
so
chemistry
much.
that we had. It's like, step off because Lisa and Gia are coming. That's what it felt like. I was like, this is unbeatable. That's how I always felt.
Yeah, I felt like we were forced.
There was this, like, if Gia was on stage with me and I'm doing this project, there was this confidence, like, it doesn't matter because Gia's up here with me, you know, rock solid. Even if you were just having to be on the backbeat, you know, if we're playing blues, yeah, but we're doing it this way right now because, you know, I knew that it was okay because, you know, we're just going through this together. And I think we both had to learn on the fly, but we both did learn on the fly,
Right.
which made it awesome. I mean, like, we were growing up together in this band.
Definitely.
That was,
And you lived with me at the time, so
Yeah.
we could just, we could practice all the time, take over the house, and
we did take over.
we did. And
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We've set up the band in that house. We had full band practice in that house.
and we just left it like that. When we were faking it till we made it.
We really, early 20s.
Right? You just have that energy and,
Yeah.
and kind of that stupid confidence where
Stupid confidence. That's exactly what it was. If we
Right.
could bottle that, I'd be using it right now
Oh my
all the time.
goodness. I don't remember this guy. I don't remember the tattoo artist at all.
I don't remember it happening. at
But we
all.
didn't have a lot of time. And we didn't have a lot of money. So I had to be quick and I had to be small.
So I had to draw.
Yeah.
I had to draw it.
So you just drew
I drew the
quarter note.
quarter note,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
And that's what we had.
And that's
So
it.
now we
Yeah.
both have
Which is pretty sweet. It's really fun that we have that.
Wonder Twin
You know.
Powers.
You disappoint me, and now I'm in therapy to psychoanalyze all my regret. And I can't help but wonder if we have similarities, but you never share like a submarine, airtight, submerged in the darkest sea. And oh, I dive alone. And now I feel so old. The more that I learn, the less that I wanna know. even though I'm gone. It's never easy to tell you the truth. Well, it's never easy to talk to you. A conversation is limited to uncomfortable silence or abrasive rebuke. But I'll stay open even though you're closed now. I feel so old. The more that I learn, the less that I want to know. And you are so cold. Well, I moved away so I could move on, but my heart's the same even though I'm gone. Whoa. Just play this scene with me. I highlighted your part, but I couldn't leave you. You know that I believe in you. And now I feel so. The more that I learn, the less that I want to know. And you are so cold. Well, I moved away so I could move on, but my heart is the same. Well, I moved away so I could move on, but my heart is the same. Even though you're gone.
This is Kate Cotter, who you know, because it's Kate Cotter, please people. So Kate's here. Because she's such a good friend of mine, and actually one of the first people I played in, I want to say, what was that band? With Julian Peach and Jason, Thomas, how would you describe that group?
Well, so it had more of an edge than any of the other versions of bands that we did, because Jason and Julian were kind of doing the metal thing at the time. Probably still are.
Right.
So it was kicking up the folk a few notches, but you can only rock out the Kate Cotter music so much, so it was pretty mellow. So
Right.
it was fun.
So it was like super edgy, I thought, and difficult. As a bass player, these guys really were ramping up what I was having to do. But then your angelic, ethereal voice came over. It was super cool. I liked it, and it really pushed me. But I think that was that the only group that we were in?
We also played with Kent, Mira.
Oh,
I remember us practicing in the loft.
Mm-hmm.
And there were so many different iterations, because Joel was playing with us. One point, Tim would play.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've lost track.
Right.
Who would sing? We had get some guest appearances with Kris.
Oh
and,
yeah. Oh yeah.
And different drummers over the years too. So.
Right. Well, another time, yeah, we played with Kris Stosic. We played with Apprentice.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
That was so fun.
Just, yeah, a lot of variations, a lot of pulling from the Reno musician catalog. But yeah, so the thing when we would play, yeah, Jason and Joel and Tim, that was a lot of like your CD release kind of epic shows that we would do. But okay, so I brought a couple albums. I wanted to show you this one. I got to keep some, well, I've kept a lot of stuff. I kept a lot of stuff over the years. So this one, you might notice or recognize some, we'll go past a couple of these other groups. We can look at this later.
Okay.
Okay, so I kept a lot of
You did.
fun stuff.
I'm so touched that you have that in an album.
Because it's important. You're important. Like, these
Yeah,
are big
you're
moments,
so
you know? These are big moments.
Forgot about that. I don't even think I have any of those floating around. That's one of my favorites. I had that as my profile picture for a long time.
Really? Yeah. Do you remember this show? Do you remember what we were doing at the river?
I think it was Rolling on the River. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the lineup?
It was you and me and Jason and Joel, right?
Mm-hmm. And then we opened for Heather Combs.
Heather Combs.
That was that day. Yeah.
That was such a great one. Oh, that was with Whitney. How cute.
I know.
I've forgotten
We
about all
played
of
the
these.
show together, but I don't remember.
Was it the Great Basin? No, it was at the Cantina. It's right on the flyer.
I know, right? We're trying to.
Oh man.
We probably played at the Basin together too. But yeah, I
I
mean.
think it was a different show with Whitney that. But what were you gonna say?
Oh no, just yeah, we've played so many things together, which I like. I don't like the collaborative piece. I really enjoy is the crossover between between the bands has always been really fun for me.
Me too. I know it's just it's so emblematic of our community here.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember thinking there are people. There's so many just exquisite musicians in this town, right? And there's something very intuitive about being able to play with a singer-songwriter and not be. I mean, you can be so highly skilled and not know exactly how much to play or how little to play. And I think that, well, I would suspect that being a singer-songwriter yourself, that's something that does come naturally to you, probably even if you weren't. But I just remember always feeling it. Sometimes you can feel it even more than hear it, that you kind of just meshed with, you knew exactly how much to play. I mean, there was no question about how great of a player you were. It was just that your style was seamless. And I was always admiring of that, and I was wishing that you would be in my band, and then when you were going to be in my band, I was very, very excited. I mean, in addition to the fact that I absolutely adore you, and you're just unbelievably professional, and I mean, totally break the stereotype of musician, the flaky musician. I mean, you're always reliable and on time, and I mean, aside from just showing up as a band member, you show up as a member of this community and as a friend, and you're just, I don't know, I love you, man.
You're so cute.
But seriously, yeah.
I love you too. Do you remember traveling to see? So you were gonna travel with Tiffany to
Costa Rica.
Yeah. So Central America, right?
Yeah, we went to see Sarah McLachlan on the way.
And we went to see Sarah McLachlan. So and we were with Lisa McCuiston, and so the four of us went, and then we were gonna take you guys to the airport. So there was a moment. Tiffany was driving, I was in the front seat, and you and Lisa decided you were taking a nap back there.
Huh.
And Tiffany might be like, I never said that, but I remember her looking in the rearview mirror and saying like, oh my God, I better drive carefully because like Reno's best musicians are in the back seat asleep. I can't get in a car accident.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty accurate actually.
Oh.
Not funny so much as like, yeah, be careful.
Oh. Well, I'm honored to be included among them. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was great. Well, I'm very excited about your EP, and I can't imagine what magic Tyler has worked with it. Absolutely adore him.
Yeah, it was, did you know we were working on it for like 3 years?
Well, I had an inkling because I think he let me, under strictest of confidence here, I don't know if I'm even allowed to tell you this, but
Oh, yeah?
here, this was a couple years back,
Oh, okay.
some tracks that
Mm-hmm.
he was, they were in process and they sounded fantastic, so.
Oh, that's cute.
Don't know what happened or who you are. Don't know why your kitchen feels like home. But I like the way that you fit perfectly beside me, baby. I love the way you laugh, love the way you moan. But I'm used to heartbreak, the pool the sun has on two lovers, followed by the shutting out one door. But if love is a fight, just call me the heavyweight winner tonight. We'll make love, and then we'll make ourselves a beautiful war. Just tell me, baby, I'm the one you're looking for. I dreamed of you even after I convinced myself that it's just impossible to dream. But now I don't want to know any life that came before you. See, I never lost the art of make-believe. I'm used to heartbreak, the pull the sun has on two lovers, followed by the shutting out one door. But if love is a fight, just call me the heavyweight winner tonight. We'll make love, and then we'll make ourselves a beautiful war. Just tell me, baby, I'm the one you're looking for. Truth is, I have had a little bad luck. Truth is, everything before you was rough, but now I'm ready to fall in love. Truth is, I've been waiting for your permission, so please turn around and listen. Oh, baby, it's your love that I've been missing. You know that I love you. Whoa, just tell me, baby, I'm the one you're looking for. The one you're looking for. And if love is a fight, just call me the heavyweight winner tonight. We'll make love, and then we'll make ourselves a beautiful war. Just tell me, baby, I'm the one you're looking for. The one you're looking for. Get yourself right. Big one, I don't just get your shit and get yourself.
This is Lacey Mattison, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Lead singer of Nothing Like a Dame circa Herma years ago. I don't know if I remember how many years ago Nothing Like a Dame was, but it always feels like yesterday when we get back together
That's right.
and play
Yeah.
and have our reunion shows, which we are trying to make a thing. I think we've had 2 reunion shows.
Yes, we've had 2 reunions. Is that
Yeah.
legal? I don't think it's
I don't
legal.
know. So close together. It wasn't like the Eagles. They were like, we're never getting together. And then 20 years later, okay.
All right.
And then they made so much money.
Right.
But yeah, I'm stoked to have you here to be part of my, I don't know, this documentary, this, I don't know, dive deep into Gia's brain, which is a scary place.
Right.
Dark corners, cobwebs. But I have some things here we
Okay.
could look at. So I keep a lot of stuff.
Yes, I've noticed.
Okay.
Over the years.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So, woo.
Yeah.
I know these stools are higher.
I like it.
Getting some elevation sickness.
Bring me higher still. Oh.
You want higher?
No.
So, you know, like, do you?
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Great work. I don't even have this.
You don't? Oh, well, maybe you can
Maybe.
have it as a gift. So, yeah, well,
Oh.
so now you know that your album release was
2009.
2009.
Oh dear.
And, oh, that's
so pretty, yeah.
yeah, that's an old,
Mm-hmm.
pretty. But this, do you remember taking this picture of the Converse?
Yep, the
Remember
Converse
where we
Square of Delight. Were we at Wingfield
Yeah,
Park?
Wingfield.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
we
we're
did-
missing a pair.
Well, no, but this was before
Chris,
Chris.
BC.
Yeah.
BK.
So when we first started playing together, do you remember how I wasn't in your group.
That's right.
So what was it? It was you?
Well, I first met you when you were subbing or playing with James Kavanaugh.
Right. Yeah.
So you were already kind of queen of the castle around Reno. Everybody wanted you in their band.
Which is crazy because I had played
Yeah.
bass for you. It was a low bar.
Well, you had kind of a swagger. You had like a
Oh.
pink faux hawk and like some swag.
Ah, that's what it is.
So that's when I first met you.
Yeah. James got
I
me
was
on
like,
the go.
what? Who's this human? And then I saw you play with Dirty Pretty.
Mm.
What was the band you were in before Dirty Pretty with?
Bluestone.
Bluestone. Okay,
Yeah.
never saw Bluestone.
That's okay.
Unfortunato.
That's alright. Just
But-
like blues. It's good.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard sounds of it. I've heard
Ah.
recordings. Lisa
Ooh,
let
okay.
me. I know,
Oh, she
right?
let you? Nice.
Mhm. A little poking and prodding and whiskey.
Right.
And then I saw you play with Dirty Pretty,
Mhm.
which everybody was like, what? Yeah, that band was amazing. And so, but that band, you were unattainable at that point, as a musician friend or whatever, because you were like so cool. But
It's just
you're so cool.
we were
But,
obsessed with trying to do something with that band.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very good. You guys were good. And then I was just playing solo shows, and then Kent Mura started playing cajon with me randomly, and then Kim Radzik wanted in
Yeah.
and started doing some just, finger stylies in the background on her
Wicked smart.
acoustic.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
Yeah.
So then we were at a pizza place, I think.
Yeah,
And
pizza place
Gia
on
Torcaso's
Second Street.
in the audience. What?
So there you were.
You're silly.
Why not? That's true.
Okay.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
Queen Marina. So I think we were hanging out outside in the back, and
Mhm.
you were kind of hanging around like, "Do you guys need a bass player, maybe?"
Like a little stray dog.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were like, Gia, we don't know. What? Yes, please. And then,
Maybe you didn't know. So Dirty Pretty disbanded.
Right.
Some stuff happened, and we couldn't get our poop in a group. And anyway, so I was feeling a little bit like, I don't know. I didn't know where to go from that point.
Yeah.
And so watching you guys play and how much joy you had together, I wanted that because I had come off of something that at the end we weren't having fun anymore. And I think that's the thing when you know bands need to go their separate ways, right? If it's not as fun as it used to be. So when I saw how much fun the three of you guys were having, it was I wanted in. Yeah, I just wanted to be a part of that magic you guys seem to have.
And you
So-
were actually the missing piece for us too, because you came in with your own music, you know, and I had my little songs that I had written, and it just was like a perfect little fit of our songs. Like, you didn't write death metal and I wrote jazz. Like, we had the same, you know, like we had the same like kind of groovy tunes,
Right.
and like I felt like we were like a good songwriting combo too. you know?
Definitely. I think our stylings paired well. You know,
Totally. Yeah.
right?
Like, if you hear a Nothing Like a Dame set, you don't think, this is weird song in here. Whose song is this? It doesn't match this
Right.
band, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was meant to be in some way, you know?
Again, just when I see our smiles and how goofy we are, I mean, that's really the quintessential photo. I think so. Chris's wife Kelly took like 500 photos that day, and this
That's right.
became the one we used for everything.
Yeah.
Because it's like a doggy pile. It's just all sorts of fun.
That was like the cornerstone of our band. Like, was just fun. I think,
Right.
yeah, it's perfect, yeah.
Fun, jamming, drinking
Jamming,
beer.
Drinking beer.
Drinking beer.
So much beer. Yay, I get to sing a G song. So fun.
Well, Microscope was the one
Yeah, that was a good one.
that I feel
For sure.
was like the Nothing Like a Dame anthem.
Totally.
That just let us be kind of that style of band. Yeah.
And I love that you, as a songwriter, are so diverse that you write a lot from your heart. I feel like that's your vomit, you know? Your lovely,
Yes,
lovely vomit.
that's my exposing myself.
It is.
It's not having to say exactly what's going on.
Exactly right. It's kind of like, we have to, because we're emotional creatures, and we have to somehow, you know, and I believe that you are like a born musician. Like, you just have the, I know you practice, you're just like the guy that practices every day, and you're the guy that just knows, you know, you just know. It's like in you, like music is you, you know? And so when you write, sometimes you'll get like a Gia like vomit song, and sometimes you'll just make these, like, you'll be a storyteller and you'll write a story. It doesn't have anything to do with you or your life or your drama or, you know, your mom or, you know. Yeah, Sally.
Yeah.
Shut up, Sally. But that's what just, you know, it's just cool how diverse you are in that aspect.
Thanks,
But I
Liz.
just love your songs.
Thank you.
They're just well written and they're fun, and then like you think it's great, and then you get to the bridge, girl, and then it's out, and then you're like, what? The bridge is so good. And then the band starts, like Gia shows up with a song, and Kris just picks it up, and Kent just starts smiling and drumming, and Kim just just starts laughing, and all of a sudden we have this creation. It's like we have a new baby, a baby,
A little band.
in that belly. Because we've known you and loved you for however many years, you know, so yes, they will feel similar to me, I believe. But your album is well done, and it's brilliant musicianship as well. So if you're a host, if you're a Joe Schmo, Joe Schmo off the street. You will. You're Joe's ho. You will recognize that this is good. That's what I'm saying. Don't be a hoe. That's bad.
Hey, this is Whitney Myer. You might know her from Whitney Myer Band, or Whitney Myer's other stuff, or Instagram, or Facebook, or WhitneyMyer.com, or I'm not going to say the V word.
Oh.
Should I promote your new, what's going on in the
Sure.
future? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, I just moved back to Reno.
Wait, I knew that.
And I just recently got my real estate license, so joining the
Yeah.
family fold in that way.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is
Did you
crazy.
ever think that you would be?
No.
You're
I
like,
did-
realty? Open, yeah.
Yeah,
That's very
I
fun.
joined the fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think it'll be exciting. So
I
it's
know
fun
it
so
will.
far.
Like every day you're starting to have meetings and
Yep,
Kind
starting to have meetings, and I'm in business with my sister Shandy. So she's already been doing it for 6 years. So I already have clients because of her.
Oh, that's
Basically, if I was starting on my own, like I would,
be
be.
on the corner with flyers.
Yes,
Just
exactly.
Like a hustling musician.
And I still am kind of doing that because
Okay.
I need to bring I need to hold up my end of the bargain.
Right.
But yeah, so kind of right into it. We have a couple listings right now, so it's exciting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, you're already boom.
Yeah,
Wow.
plugged in.
No.
I'm lucky.
Break. You are lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
For that and to have supportive family.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's be grateful for
Yeah.
all those things.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so you claim to not remember anything that happened to us on the road in the past.
I don't want to say not anything, but my memory is bad. My memory is
Okay.
pretty bad.
That's okay.
But sometimes you start and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I need some of those details, you know,
Okay, I shall
infused.
jog it. Well, that's why I brought these albums.
Yeah, that's
because
awesome.
I feel like visuals are where it's at.
Mhm.
So, do you want to see my collection of flyers first, or do you want to see some photos
Let's do photos.
from shows?
Yeah.
Okay. This will help. So, do you remember this gig at George's?
Yes, I do. And we have here Gia and my dad and uncle doing a see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah, I thought that was appropriate.
That was appropriate.
So this kind of venue, which was cool, via the Myer brothers, the Myer twins, is that we got to play at these different venues. They had these like ins from all these years of playing.
That's true.
That again we wouldn't have. Like you and I walking up there, like get out of here.
Yeah.
That was the cool collaborative thing, is you were bringing in the newer venues, the younger crowd, the kind of new material, and then we can also flip the script and do James Brown and play these
Yeah.
really renowned clubs.
Yeah.
And just like cross those two.
Yeah, we had a
together.
good mix of that, like the new the new and the old, and it was fun. It was
Yeah.
super fun.
It was. I mean, how did I become your bass player? Do you remember that?
So, oh my gosh, I look like a baby. Look at my dad.
I know.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good one. But yeah, how did I try out? Do you remember those things?
So I do remember those things.
I'm just teasing you.
I don't remember if we told you that you were trying out though.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Because it's kind of the Myer way to be like, we're not going to say anything. We're just going to like invite her over to jam. But like secretly, we're like evaluating her.
Yeah. We're
That's like
secretly judging her. That's kind of what my dad would have done.
they're a little bit, you know, they're older cats, as you said.
Yeah.
And you know they put in their time and they just wanted to see what you would do, you know, without the pressure of the, you know, this is an audition. But we had auditioned a couple different bassists, and I don't remember exactly. I think the first time we met was at the Basin. And Carrie introduced us, and I remember it was like a quick meeting. It wasn't anything crazy, and she was like, "Oh, Gia plays bass. Like, you guys should totally jam." And I
Yeah.
think, and we were like, yeah, I hope, like, you know how you do. You go, yeah, for sure, whatever, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know that person. Maybe they suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, there's just, everyone has their own separate
Yes,
thing. So the chance
yes.
of jamming, I mean, even though it's Reno and it's a small community,
Yeah,
it's
but
like less
You have to
likely.
jam on more than one level to jam. You have
Yeah.
to gel
You have to
personality-wise.
gel and jam.
Yes.
Wow, jellies,
Right?
jams,
Yeah.
strawberry. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
being friends
chemistry.
is
There
the
has
chemistry.
there has to be chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So-
how did you then? Did you tell? We like to say dads.
Yeah.
Fred Scott.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I met this girl. I'm supposed to now try to jam with. Or
No, I
whatever."
think we were looking for a bassist, and at the time we were like just using random people kind of who weren't really in the band, and like we were just like, hey, can you do this gig with us? And then we like really wanted, a bandmate member, and I think we had auditioned 2 or 3 other people, and I was like, yeah, well, I'd like a friend of a friend, she's a bassist, and she plays in a couple other bands in town, like we should see if she's interested, and if she's interested, I can't talk, if she's interested, it'd be great, it'd be cool to have like a female bassist, like that's so cool, like there's not that many female bassists around town, and so they were like, yeah, that would be cool, like, okay, we'll see how she is.
Okay, so I did this tryout, and I remember it was like 3 hours because it basically then played a gig the next week.
Our tryout.
No, I was like writing all these copious notes, which
Mhm.
is like just me and C, G, and this
Mhm.
and flat, and then literally the next week played a gig at the Basin with you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah, you know.
So, this was the Knitting Factory.
Right, which kind of was our one of the main places we would play, which was one of our biggest venues.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
We play there quite frequently.
Yeah, we did, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The bus.
The bus.
The one and only.
And that was the funniest thing. And that whole trip, when we were like, we're going on tour, and all the blowouts.
so many
many
times.
blowouts.
How many did we have? We had 2 there, right?
Our first tire blew up in Vegas. We barely took us 5 days
Did we make
to
it
get
out of
to
the state?
Texas. I
Yeah.
mean, like it took us forever to get to Austin because the bus kept
Yeah.
exploding tires, and you can't just call AAA. for
No,
that.
you can't.
gotta call
And then you're in
Special Tow.
small towns where they
Yeah.
don't have the parts.
Right. They're like,
'Cause
we'll
we
be
had
there in 3 hours.
And we had an 80-something, like an 87 Wanderlust tour, like motorhome.
Yeah, 40 foot though. It was, people loved it
It was
when
awesome.
we rolled up in that thing. Oh, and this is
People-
the
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the thing.
This
This
is
is
the
when you
GSR.
took off the GSR. Look
That
how
was
big that
fun.
stage is. That's insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So what, it's important. It was so important to me when we weren't a band anymore, and it was kind of melancholy, sad times.
Mm-hmm.
Also because I wasn't also playing with Nothing Like a Dame anymore.
Yeah.
But that you kept coming back and asking me to be a part of things. So it made me feel pretty
Aw.
special. But of
You are
course,
special,
I mean,
G.
We're besties. So,
That's true.
Obviously. But I mean, there's so many other players, and you could have kind of moved on from me. Like, I was a part of that band, and you could have.
I could never move on from you, G.
Okay.
Could never move on.
Okay. Thanks. Glad you're back. But no, seriously, it's just because you kept upping the level. I thought funk was hard, and then you're like electronic stuff and looping, and we're going up. We're going like you kept raising the bar. So yeah, I mean,
Isn't this about you?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
enough about me.
I'm a better player because
thanks,
of
G.
and I feel like you trusted me.
Definitely. I mean, what we've been through
Yeah.
in the last. It's tough to be on the road and play, and it's fun. It's amazingly fun, but you get close quickly.
Right.
And then also even though we don't listen to the same style of music, we have many other beliefs and ideals that are the same.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So we,
Right.
we clicked.
Oh yeah.
So
Totally.
yeah, I mean, I definitely trust you, and we've done so much together, and you bring up, you commit to things, and if you don't feel comfortable, you say something, and you're like, hey, we need to go over that, or like, let's have another rehearsal, which is great, rather than just like because when I've been a part of other things, sometimes I won't say anything. I don't know why. I'm just like, I'm unsure, but I'm just gonna go through with it. And I love that you bring that level of commitment and professionalism to it. You're like, let's run it again. Let's get it right. And yeah, so you can take.
I don't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah, neither do I.
What it really is I, as the bassist, I'm a backbone, and I know I'm a backbone player, but I need you to feel comfortable enough to be your best and not have to turn around and worry about what's happening behind you.
Yeah.
So I know, I'm picking up your vibe, I think, when I'm like, let's run it again.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see everybody
that's
have
true.
that, like, we got it motion.
Yeah.
But do you remember, too, I would be Louis Armstrong and you were Ella Fitzgerald? Do you remember
I
that?
do remember that.
And you would do like that. No? You don't remember that?
Just on the road or like
Just
often?
on the road. Just on the road.
What would I do?
You would be Ella, I would be
But
Louis.
what would we be doing? Singing?
Singing one of their songs.
The like.
One of those old
I know. I'm
tunes.
trying to think of which one.
I don't remember.
Don't mean a thing if it
Remember
ain't got this way.
You know, it was so stupid, right? These are the stupid things.
Yeah.
But cool things that happen on the road. We wrote Hold On.
Yeah.
On the road, no instruments. You just were singing and playing around with lyrics
Mhm.
and ideas. Do you remember Endure and what you played on it and how many instruments you played on it? Because I would like to know. Because when we got the tracks, it was like so many tracks.
I need to hear the song. It was
Okay.
like a year ago.
No, I know, but
Oh,
do you
I
remember? any?
I know that I used a lot of samples.
Yeah.
And I think I did. I definitely did stack some harmonies.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Good parts.
Yeah.
I
can't
how about
remember
guitar? You
everything.
played electric guitar.
I did use some electric guitar.
Right.
Yeah. Couple
Yeah.
different ones, like reverbed out,
Mhm.
some moody, reverby guitars.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think there was. I used a couple synths.
And then you got David
Trips.
Daniel Diaz.
Play some drums.
Trips.
Mm-hmm.
Did some
Yeah, so
drum
I haven't
part.
even heard the drums yet.
And so Kris heard it and
Mhm.
thought that whole drum part that was a drum machine that you did.
Well, I think he played on top of what I did.
He did.
And you guys kept it in there?
And we kept it.
Yeah.
And then Kris was like, man, that drum sample. I'm like, that's a real person.
It's a real person playing
It's a
with
real
the drum
person,
sample.
But we were trying to make it, because we're trying to make it somewhat of an electronic
Yeah.
song.
No, it's
Um,
such. I love.
That was me
Marrying
being
the
like,
two.
I'm Ellie Goulding. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I'm never going to be that. But I wanted your flavor on a song.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I think, and I love that approach of the organic drums with the electronic
Yeah.
samples. Like it's one of my favorite
agreed.
ways to do it. It's a nice marriage.
Yeah, it is. Is there anything we should talk about?
The number 4.
The number 4. That was a weird time.
That was that whole chunk of time
That's
was
another
weird.
thing that happens on the road. Things that mean nothing mean everything. So we kept seeing the number 4, and I don't remember the first time, but then we'd like
Gas pump.
we pull into the gas pump. It was number 4.
Yeah.
We show up to the hotel room. It was number 4.
Yeah.
What
There was a couple of number 4. Yeah, there were a couple other things.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what it was, but yeah, we just started to notice, like, I was like, oh yeah, we've like, that's weird. This is our hotel's for, there were like 3 other things.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember all of
Right.
them.
Yeah.
But the hotel room was 4.
Mhm.
The gas pump that we pulled up to twice was
Right,
4.
it was 4.
And I think the second time I was like, Gia, something's going on.
What does this
Google
mean?
what 4 means.
And I don't think it means anything.
I don't think it means anything bad
But there
either. I
was
can't
4
remember.
of us, and maybe it was just like a
That's true.
welcome, you 4, to the gas station, to the hotel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna have to look that up again because
weird.
I'm curious now. So my dad and Fred have a lot of old school friends who they played with for years and years. And one
You
of
mean
them
seasoned players.
seasoned players.
Got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seasoned players, and one of them lived in Texas. And while we were touring, while we were touring in blah 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 blah.
We went to South by Southwest.
We went to play South by Southwest,
And
and
you
we were
had to
staying with
tell
a friend.
This guy,
No.
we're coming to stay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were coming to stay with a friend.
Email
He lived
him.
out in the woods
Yeah.
in the sticks in
Yeah.
Texas. Took us like forever to get there. It was dark. We had the bus. We're like hoping we don't get lost. We're going down this weird dirt road that's supposed to be his house, but our GPS isn't working. Everybody's stressed out and irritated and tired. And we get there and like we pull up and and he's so sweet. His name is BB. He's a bass player as well.
Yes.
And
And
he
I
goes,
was, and I'd heard so much about BB, and I
Yeah.
was like really excited to meet him. He
Yeah.
he had played with Willie Nelson. I mean,
Yeah.
he was a known player, and
Yes.
I thought, okay, want to make a good impression on
Yeah.
this guy.
yeah. And he goes, oh, Fred, Scott, so nice to see you guys. Whitney and Gla, it's so nice to meet you. Gla, you're a bass player too. I'm a bass player. Gla, why don't you come this way? Would you like a glass of water, Gla? He literally thought her name was Gla, Gla.
And why is this? Because your dad had sent him a message saying we're coming, and I don't know when you type, if you type too fast, GLA. This is why, because your dad told him my name was Glau.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Are you sure that he just didn't, like, maybe my dad accidentally capitalized an I and it looked like a capital L?
I'm pretty sure he wrote Glau.
I just thought that BB, like, glanced at your name and was like, oh, it's Gla.
I'm pretty sure it was typed Glau.
It's really funny. Because, like, even if you, like, if I thought someone's name was Gla, I would, like, double check. I'd
Right.
be like,
Gla.
and your name again? Like, remind me of your name? I would not go with Gla. Like, I would not assume Gla was correct.
There was, I think the blood drained from my face.
Oh, Gia
I was
was,
like, how do I come back from Glau?
yeah, you were, like, mad, but also we were laughing, and, like, she was like, I can't, like, I'm just gonna go to bed now. Because, like, that's it. It's Gla. Welcoming Gla to the stage. And so we laughed about it a lot. I'm proud of you in putting out this album. Like, you've
Thank you.
supported so many people in the community for years and years, and now it's our turn to support you as you're putting this out, and it's really cool. And I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks, Whit.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Should we just toss compliments back and forth?
Yeah. Boom.
I just hit myself in the
You're
face with it.
pretty.
You're prettier.
You're stylish.
Ooh. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been a while since I could smile in the aftermath, and I reach out, though I have my doubts. After that, as you leave, I can't breathe. The sun is gone, but if you return, I'll still burn just like all along. I can't be sure I will endure this time apart. ignore what was before, but there's no way. So take a leap, come fly with me, and we will go hand in hand with a kiss. Promise
Hi, Gia. It's Numi. And I have to say you are my new inspiration, because someday I want to record records. I have so much music and I can't ever seem to get it down. Anyway, I also want to thank you so much for inviting me to participate and add a couple little things to your new recordings. I'm really honored that you asked me to do that.
I've known Gia for 20 some odd years, since our coming of age days in Reno. I remember places like the Blue Cactus and the patio, and we were dating people that were friends and spent a lot of time around each other. I think as I've been thinking about this video, I realized how much we were exploring our musical selves at that time as well. I was trying to pick up my fiddle again, and Gia was sharing with me a mixtape of songs that she wrote, and I love those songs still.
Hi, Gia. What's up? I remember playing and being surprised, because I didn't know what to expect in Reno or from Reno. And that was lovely. And I remember immediately connecting the first time we played, and just having that moment that you have with musicians when you're like, oh, that person has the sauce. And then it was just, you get to know each other's language, and yeah, that was awesome.
She didn't overplay, which is cool, and she just held it down, and she sounded great. I was like, cool. And I like to refer to it as Gialicious, because it's not really a style per se, but it's more of just Gialicious, man. It's just tasty playing. No matter what she throws down, it's just tasty.